If you want respect, you gotta earn it. You damn right.
Getting this on, B. Back in the building.
Yes,
Hard to earn. Another episode. Good to see you, my brother. You good?
Always.
You looking great.
Wonderful.
You know what I mean? You got the basic necessities. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Food, shelter, and clothing.
Hey, man.
Shout out to the Black
Try to
Tag
keep it simple.
family.
Keep the main thing the main
Listen,
thing.
we got to keep the main thing the main thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I
man.
mean?
Yes, sir.
We here to say things today, though.
Mm-hmm.
5 years later, a lot of tweets, a lot of comments, a lot of think pieces later.
Oh, yeah.
We get the new album, the highly anticipated, clamored after Rapsody album.
Oh, yeah.
Please Don't Cry.
Please Don't Cry, which is, it's I think it's a play on the fact that a lot of black people actually should cry when they don't. Like, we're told not to cry.
Right.
We're told to, suppress our emotions.
Right.
And she comes with a very vulnerable album, man. A very emotional, very layered, you know what I'm saying? Of course, lyrical, right?
Of course,
It's
right, it's rap.
You know what I mean?
Double entendre.
Absolutely, it's Rapsody. So, yeah, she comes with a very, very complex album, man.
Yeah, I was surprised that she went inward.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
because
no.
I didn't know that she would be so vulnerable. I think she would
Really?
give us glimpses, touches on it. But she really let it go.
No. I mean,
she let the
expect
hammer.
anything- I didn't
She let the hammer go.
I didn't expect anything less from her because not say she rapped us to death, but like she's proven that she's a lyrical titan for so long. There was nothing else for her to do but expand and give us some depth. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
or more depth.
So maybe it's because following up Eve, I did hear that there were talks about doing like the male version of the Eve concept project, right?
Okay.
So and you come with a Layla's Wisdom, which is kind of autobiographical, but talks about your life, your surroundings. Then you come with Eve, which is more of a themed album, right? So I didn't know she was coming with another themed joint, but even if you would have told me like, nah, she going personal, I didn't know she was gonna she was talking.
I mean, if you follow Rapsody for the last few years, especially during the pandemic, I mean, she's always kind of hinted at, she's a very private person, but she's always hinted at, having to deal with having dealt with some stuff throughout the pandemic. So I expected nothing less. I would have been disappointed if it was a surface album.
I was going to segue because you said I was expecting, and the first joint, the intro, is she's expecting you. So I was going to segue, but you kept going with your brilliance.
Felicia Rashad.
The queen,
the
goddess. You know what I mean? The icon, the legendary. We can go on and on.
Everybody's mother, Claire.
Everybody's mother, auntie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Claire Huxtable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's an incredible accomplishment and feat in itself. Yeah. Just to get her to, we've never seen her in this space. We've never seen her heard her on a hip hop album, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so to have the pull, to have the relationship, to have the cachet or whatever it took to make it happen.
She said it wasn't a hard pull.
That's crazy.
She thought it was going to be like,
she just picked up the phone, was like, yeah.
All managers, new managers, but it wasn't difficult. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I
love that actually.
Because rap talks about this in the album, as underrated, as unsung as she may be, the people that are singing, like the people that need to know. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a prime example of that you call, the Queen Felicia Rashad and get her to, agree to participate on your joint. It leads into Who Are You? And then we get Marlena.
Right.
First song on the
album. Marlena Evans, absolutely.
Big Marlena.
If you ain't know. Which I thought was a pretty, decent way to set off the album. It's a very expected intro, first song. It gives you everything that you pretty much think you're going to get from Rapsody. She gives you a lot of that. She gives you the bars, of course. She gives you some history, of course. She's always going to drop some gems. She's always going to give you something that's going to put the mirror in front of you. You know what I'm saying? To give you something to reflect on. So I thought it was a pretty decent thing. What we didn't expect is, again, her getting into her vulnerability and her opening up a little more, which she begins to do on this record.
I thought that it was dope that, like you said, she holds the mirror up to society, but also herself.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
And
Very
it's difficult to continuously find yourself in the public eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's what she's had to deal with. She's had to deal with the criticism of who she is, who she should be, while figuring out who she is and who she should be.
Right.
And do you adhere to that? Do you succumb to that, or
It's tough.
you stay 10 toes down?
No, I remain empathetic throughout this whole album because I mean it just reminds you of how tough it is to, and this how tough it is to be a creative. I mean, and then you throw being a woman in this like man's world, right?
Right.
It's, I mean she even says it. I mean, I thought one of the most poignant bars was she was like, they told me that if they don't want to be you or fuck you, then it's not working. Like,
but you don't understand
crazy.
how much that resonates and is a open thought in conversation in studio sessions. You know what I'm saying? In meetings, in creative, at photo shoots. This is something that it might as well be t-shirts.
I'm sure she was told that in a professional environment, which
of course,
is nuts, right?
Which is crazy.
Yeah, that's
call HR. And you call HR. Using the metrics of others to define yourself is tough, man. The accolades, the money, even religion. She spoke on religion. She talked
sexuality,
religion, right.
All of that.
She started to touch on all of it. So not boring or underrated in my opinion. I thought it was a dope way to set the project. What you gave it?
Yeah. 8.
Gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Gave it an 8 as well.
Yeah,
Asteroids, Hit Boy.
Oh man.
So now, I mean, you want to go into production, right? Hit Boy has been on this incredible run as of recent. Relax. He's been on this incredible run as of recent. And it's not a pairing that I would have thought was, I might not have A&R'd that one. Asteroids, Hit Boy, Rhapsody. What'd you think when you heard it?
You
when
mean
you saw
wouldn't have A&R'd it?
Like if I was putting the joint together, I don't know if I necessarily saw them together.
I mean, I dig the joint. I think she's spitting crazy on this. Again, it's a lot of the same themes with her feeling underrated.
Right.
But I like the way she even takes this this tried and true gripe that she's had, but gives it more complexion. My favorite line was industry plants, I eat them like Dr. Sebi. That shit was hard.
That was a good bar.
That was hard.
Good bar. That's a good bar. I liked if I went basic, I'd be in the Wraith. If I had a dick, I'd be in the greatest debates. You know what I'm saying? So there's that conversation of, because I'm a female that MCs,
absolutely,
but I'm not a femc, right? And I don't want you to compare me to women. I want you to compare me to spitters. Right. If I was a guy, you would say I was one of the nicest, but because I'm a girl, you don't give me that same. You don't give me that same look.
Do you believe that?
I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I ever thought about it like that.
I don't know if I believe that either.
I don't know if I ever thought about it like that. I think she gets the respect from people that respect lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but I could also name some male rappers that she's better than.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Is she better than Logic? Is she?
Yo, I didn't think you were really gonna do it.
I'm saying, can she rhyme better than Wale? I don't know. I'm asking. Yo,
you letting the hammer go, and I'm here for it. Hey, yo, I'm right here, man. I'm right here with you.
I don't know. This is for the people.
Oh, I can answer. Let me answer those questions. Wait, there's another one. This is another one that I thought was really interesting. Thought most of the love would come back from the ladies, but it's about 60-40.
Yes.
So because she does so much to empower and salute and put on for women, you would assume that her base may be 50-50, or maybe 60-40 the other way. Or so, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So for it not to come back. But again, man, you look at where we are in music and pop culture and the records that really ring off it. The girls are singing all of the Lotto, all of the Sexy Red, all of the, the things that are.
You ain't lying.
There's a part of it that's empowering, but it's also a part that's just overly sexual. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they really eat that up. So, but when I do pull up at Rhapsody things, the women that are there make sense, if that makes sense.
Are they wearing deodorant?
Yo, all right, man. What you give this song?
No, I'm saying it's a different type of woman.
They smell great, but I guess they wear deodorant. I don't get that close.
Okay,
I would assume.
Are they?
I would assume they deodorized.
Are you? My question is:
Are they crystal? Are they crystal deodorants?
So they make it themselves.
They make it themselves. That's good, man. Less aluminum, bro.
Yo, chill. You're wild. You're a wild boy.
Me?
No, sorry. My question is: the women that are at Rhapsody concerts, are they the same ones that are at Sexy Red concerts?
Now that's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
That I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But I think that's a really interesting question. Yeah. Is there any overlap in that base?
Right.
Because I kind of look at fan bases like me, right? I can listen to a Rapsody, I can listen to a Cardi, I can listen to a City Girls, I can listen to a Lotto, I can listen to a Glow, I can listen to a 3D9T. You know what I'm saying? Like because I'm just here for the dope music.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And dope is relative in different spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so, but yeah, I don't know if the traditional quote unquote who you think a Rapsody fan is listening to City Girls. I don't know that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's the point, really. It's like I don't know about the male thing. I mean, yes, I do agree. I mean, we don't have time to do it now, but I mean, yeah, there are some male MCs that are inferior to Rapsody.
Yeah, no, you already brought a couple of them up.
That's a fact. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's her. That's a fact. But even with that fact, I don't know if that's the issue though. Is what I'm saying.
Right, for sure,
You know?
for sure. What'd you give Asteroids?
I gave Asteroids my phone would open up an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
Even 8.5 as well.
Okay.
All right, look at us. We're on the same page.
Let's
Look
go.
what you've done.
What you've done.
Produced by Black Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, off the rip, I love what the beat is doing.
Yeah, man.
Especially when you get to the end with the "You Got Me" melody
man.
in there. I like how she's playing with these flows.
Man,
you know, like the delivery that she used on it.
There.
It's a lot of thought-provoking bars in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the overarching message is like, or part of the message in this joint is that like you don't gotta put the other shit down to salute.
That was
some
a strong
shit,
point.
to big some
That
shit
was a
up. You know what I'm
strong
saying?
point.
Like
That
we can all exist and we can all be dope. And if you like that, run with it. But you ain't gotta shit on me. Just like if you like my shit, if you're a Rapsody fan, you ain't gotta shit on some of the artists that we just named just to elevate me. Like,
don't lift me up, throwing shade at my sisters that made it out with ass and bass. Support what you like. You ain't gotta show love to using hate. Like,
yeah. But I thought, like a tough joint, like I said, man, I like the production on it, and I like what Rap was doing it, and like I said, that melody from "You Got Me" to close out felt great on it.
Yeah.
Just an overall solid. It felt good. Like
Absolutely.
a warm record. It felt good. I give it 8.5.
8.5. Same.
Word?
Yeah, man.
All right, look at us, man. We 3 for 3.
Yeah.
I don't
thought
like
that was Smino in the beginning too. It's her though. The way she altered her voice, I thought it was Smino. But
Shout out to Shmino.
how about the 5 mics joint? Remember the 5 mics line when she went to 7 and named all the mics?
That was tough.
Yeah.
She freaked that.
Yeah,
She freaked that. It took me like with Rapsody, because sometimes it's complex and then sometimes it's really surface and you just gotta figure out where it's at.
Right.
And so I had to go back to it because I just want to make sure I don't want to miss nothing.
The sauce having 5 mics. She was like, no, instead of 5 mics, the Michaels, I'm gonna do 7. Shashevsky, Michael B. Jordan, Mike Epps, like crazy. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was tough.
I feel like 7. My Daddy's a Stars. Erica and Drake.
Yeah.
She rapping, boy.
She's rapping. She's rapping. What we not going to do is say she ain't rap.
She raps.
You know what I mean? D&D. Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Another Black Odyssey joint.
Charlemagne appearance.
It's
a feel good joint. I thought the beat worked with it. It's like a mid bop though. It's kind of cool. Nothing exceptional. And also, I'm from the tribe where it's like if you're gonna take a classic, man, like Monica's joint, like it gotta be a certified bop. You know what I mean?
Heard you.
I mean, even when people take classics and make them a bop, I still feel it away. But if you're gonna take it, you gotta make it a super certified bop. And this is like it's a mild bop. It's a cool joint. It's just a very mild bop. So,
would you have appreciated had they gone a different route with the chorus? Would you have appreciated it more? Like if it was just doing something totally different?
I'm not gonna nitpick it. Play A&R right now. Just like it's just the song itself. I mean,
got you.
I don't think the track is exceptional. I think it works well with what she's doing, but even what she's doing with the beat, it just doesn't turn into anything special to me.
Got you. Yeah. I liked it because she took a concept, from Monica. And shout out to BB who's on the joint.
It's also roots to this also with Lazy Afternoon too. Yeah.
She's BB, she's a dope writer, dope singer. She's on the joint. We've been in sessions together, so she's ill. So I like to see her out here making noise. But I 10,000% relate to the concept of what Rap is talking about in this. In those times where she took the Monica concept.
We're both Aquariuses, so I completely get it.
Yeah, like I don't hit my phone. I don't got nothing
not
for
today.
You. I don't got no money. I don't got no time.
No favors
I don't have
an
ear.
No energy for you.
Yeah, I don't have that for you right now.
My question though.
Go.
I'll check in the credits. Dallas Austin makes sense. Monica's not listed in the credits, so I'm assuming Dallas Austin has a publisher. But LL is listed.
Because remember they did Ghetto to Ghetto, Backseat of My Jeep. So the
they
interpolation, so the interpolation might have
Todd Eaton.
always.
Todd Eaton.
Always.
Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. That's Pac-Man, baby. That's Pac-Man.
That's my man. So I did like the joint enough. I gave it an 8.5.
Yeah, okay. I gave it an 8.
Give it an 8? I figured that. I gave it an 8.5. Give it 8. Black Pop Star featuring Dixon. Shout out to S1.
Did not love this song.
Me either.
Did not love this song.
Yeah.
I don't even understand the concept of Black Pop Star. Like, bring back the Black Pop Star. Like, what's Kendrick and Beyonce? I don't understand. And also, does Rapsody want to be a pop star? Like, what does success look like for Rapsody?
I think she's very successful.
I think she's successful, but she also gripes about not being at a certain level. So as successful as she is and as acclaimed as she is, she still feels like she's overlooked or hasn't been given just due. So my question is, like, what does that look like for Rapsody? Like, does she want to be headlining music festivals?
I mean, there's always been a comparison, not that I necessarily tied in or believed it, but she's the female Kendrick Lamar. That's what
they say.
You know, that's what they were trying to.
I look at her more like a female Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I had to dissect that. But the point is, you know, Kendrick is in another stratosphere.
That's my point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but do you know what that comes with though? What comes with? It comes with
Drake beef.
Yes, that it comes with a lot of dissension. It comes with hate. It comes with a lot more responsibility. I think Kendrick has been great at how he's navigated it because when he turned the lights off, he turned the lights off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And he don't turn them back on until he's ready.
D&D for real.
D&D for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man, that's a tall order. That superstardom, that pops, that
like,
that
really
big fan.
that
yeah,
shit,
I used to think I wanted it. For, heavy. But back to this joint. Yeah. I said it almost feels like an interlude to kind of set up the next joint that I really do like. I said the rhyme is cool, the beat is cool, but it feels like it's just there and it's not fitting in.
Exactly. It's supposed to be her fun record, right?
It's not even like a full record though.
Not even. Well, it's 2 verses. I mean, it's her and Dixon, but I mean, it's just not. It just doesn't pop.
Yeah, it didn't hit.
It just doesn't slap.
Yeah,
is what it is, man.
Hit.
Like, it sounds like she's trying to make a fun record as opposed to it being a very organic record. And
when I went back to the first, the first major album, Layla's Wisdom, and her fun record on there was Sassy, or one of the fun records. Yeah. And I loved that record so much.
And organic.
And it was because it it didn't feel like a force, even though it wasn't what you were used to from rap. Right. It didn't feel like a reach.
Right.
And this feels out of place. And I went back because I didn't want to be overly critical because I love rap and I love S1. Right. So I just wanted to make sure like I felt what I was feeling in the joint. You know what I'm saying?
This is not it though.
No doubt. I give it a 7.5.
You give it 7.
Give it 7? Yeah. Stand Tall. Produced by Eric G. Mm-hmm. That's the homie. You know.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, low key, I kind of discovered Eric G.
Ooh.
And you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
I was like the second artist that he worked with that was kind of making noise.
Okay.
And I worked with him.
Got history. Okay.
And then Sky discovered him from Daily Conversation.
Okay.
And then Sky worked with him, and then Ninth, that's when Ninth and Sky was together, and that's really how he got into the Jam family. So that's my little bro.
On this record. Then.
That's like
kind of A&R this record.
I didn't.
Let me scroll to the bottom of the song. Let me see the credits.
No.
They let you out. They omitted you.
Unlike a lot of these writers, I don't take fake credit.
So Monica and Torae have been omitted from this album.
Somebody get Sherry Bryant on the phone.
Sherry Bryant. Where's the press?
Oh man. Stand Tall.
Yeah.
So this is one of the like leaks from the album. It came out before the album, and I'm so glad I didn't listen to it before the album came out because it fit. Yeah, because it fits. I like where it sits in the album.
Yeah, I definitely heard it.
I like the way it sits in the album, and as a standalone, I just would have been like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I like because it's not a long song.
No, it's not.
It's not a song that jumps out at you. You know, she's rapping. It's a good album. It's a good album vibe.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I got a chance to experience it.
It's almost interlude-ish. Yeah.
It's interlude-ish, for sure. But again, she addresses more rumors. She gets into the lesbian thing.
Absolutely.
She speaks about her.
I eat the coochie fan.
Right. That's an ill way to put it.
That's an ill way to put it.
Because I'm a big fan.
Air conditioner, brother. Air conditioner. What?
He said he's not. Wait, I was trying to. He said he's not a fan. He's an air conditioner. He said he's an HVAC man. Yo, this guy's
the office fan, nigga, the corporate office fan.
What? The Tornado
What?
3000. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, man.
Eat the coochie fans.
Yeah, eat the coochie fans. You know what I'm saying?
The fam.
But she's barring up on this shit too as well, man.
Sure,
free my spirit, so I'm not looking in the mirror like the Candyman. No, free my spirit, so I'm not looking in the mirror seeing Candyman.
Right.
Although I right hook, kick, push, fighting through life like Miss Hannigan.
Mm-hmm. Barred up. Can
you tell the people who Miss Hannigan is?
Go through the whole shit though.
Okay, my bad. Throw a right hook, kick, push, fighting life like I'm Miss Hannigan. Either you Annie or you Anakin. You gonna shine or fade to black from all the damages. Man, listen.
First of all, that sounds amazing.
Sounds amazing.
First of all, it just sounds amazing.
Sounds amazing.
So the only thing that threw me was either you Annie or you Anakin.
Why?
So who's Annie?
That's Miss Hannigan, bro.
Oh, right, Annie. Okay,
Carol Burnett.
Got it. Okay,
yeah.
I didn't get the full connection, but I assume that.
No, that's
okay.
that's the crazy connection. Like, because kick and fight. Like, remember that she always telling, amping you up. Like,
right. That was crazy.
We're showing our age right now.
But also
Annie
the
is
right
old
hook
as fuck.
Shit,
right?
Because it's a right hook, but it's also Candyman had the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like she went,
bruh.
Like, she went.
And then hold up, but then like the whole Miss Hannigan, right? Because if you listen to the Carol Burnett songs on the Annie shit, like she's talking about kick and all of that stuff. But like you either Annie or you Anakin, right? Annie from the show, but then from the movie, but then Anakin, Darth Vader. You gonna shine or fade to black from all your damages. Now again, Annie was stepchild, liftover. She was kicked and blah 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 blah. But she wound up shining.
Rose up.
Anakin went to the dark side from his damages.
And they
Darth Vader.
Right. They stay heavy on the Star Wars Jedi shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so like they heavy in that Jedi space.
Ninth and all of yeah, for sure.
So that was like that was a woo.
When she dropped the Miss Hannigan joint, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, nah, she went.
Wait a minute.
First of all, she's not even that grown. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that grown, right?
Not even that grown.
Yeah, but also, Rhapsody's an old soul as well.
Nah,
man.
for sure.
She's
Nah, I love that. I love that.
Sick.
Like again, right? This is why. For one, this is one. Even though it's like a shorter interlude type joint, is one of my favorites because it feels good. It feels soulful and warm.
Yeah.
It's barred up.
Barred up.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a tough joint, man. It's produced by my little bro.
And y'all need to listen. Y'all need to read more Dick Gregory. She's fucking right.
I need to read.
Stop
more
worrying about her sexuality and read some more Dick Gregory.
Listen, I gave Stan Tall a 9.
I gave Stan Tall a 9.
Word?
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. What's up. Bam. That one time.
It's another banger, man. This is the Rapsody record that I felt a lot of folks were waiting for, man. Like those questions. I mean, you weren't aware of them, but I
automatically, I guess because I was more privy to certain things.
Because you're close to her.
Yeah, it didn't. Like that never was even on my radar.
Exactly.
Okay. So then with that, what is she actually saying on this record?
Okay, now for me, because she ain't laid it out plain and clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I got from it was...
What did you get from it?
What I got from it was she always, coming up, she struggled with acceptance from the opposite sex. Mm-hmm. You know, she said she didn't always feel beautiful or appreciated by the opposite sex.
I hate that.
It's awful, right?
I hate that.
Awful.
I love her so much. I hate that. I hate that. But sometimes people
you know what?
feel like that.
But remember the same thing you said, right? When you said you hated the way when Tiana Taylor was talking about she was going to quit.
Right. I hate that too.
Right. So I'm saying it's like, that's what the world does to you, man.
That's what this shit will do to you.
The world
will
take away our angels, you know what I'm saying? Because they took away their joy. Exactly. But from what I got from it was she was dealing with some men to the point where maybe in a toxic way. So again, I'm just, this is hypothesis here, but because when women are insecure, they sometimes take lesser than they deserve. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So she wound up like, laying with a married man. But she always felt different and it felt shameful about that. You know what I'm saying? And then like gets turned out by a woman. And then one time turns to 2 times, and 2 times turns to 4 times. You know what I'm saying? So what I got from it, she was kind of like rescued in kind of like what she calls like that part of her brain was unlocked, where she was able to be free. So whether she's queer, whether she is bisexual,
Bi-curious.
Bi-curious,
Right,
I can't.
right,
Well,
right.
beyond curiosity now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Curiosity
She already killed the cat. She already killed the cat. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what I got from it. She was wrestling with her sexuality from young, and but also didn't feel completely welcomed by the opposite sex, and then kind of like found her comfort zone with,
I think that's also ties into her tomboyish apparel, and her ways, and maybe even rapping. The way she raps, the content.
She used to play point guard, bro.
Right, she played ball.
That's what I'm saying. She used to play point guard.
She a little bit too. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. Shorty. Yeah.
I felt the same way. I got all of that, and I just wanted to make sure like I was hearing it and receiving it correctly, at least that.
But I don't even think she intentionally made it to be crystal clear for us.
Yeah. It's not layered, but it's not laid out either. No. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a little interpretation. But she did because we paying attention to words here. Yeah. She literally said "come out" multiple times, right? In the joint. So there's a thing. Outside of content, I think the beat is dope. She's rhyming, it's thought provoking. Yeah. Even though it's just a verse, I think she answered a lot of those questions. I think she unmasked a little bit more of, what people want to know and maybe what she puts up as far as how people perceive her. She's giving you a little more insight into it. There's no chorus, so I took away a half a point.
Okay.
I gave it 8.5 though.
I give it a 9.
Give it a 9?
Give it a 9.
Yeah, only because it's dope. I think if they would have,
it was too short actually. That's
if they would have tied it together like a song, and you know what I mean by that. So I don't want to.
For sure.
If they'd have made it a song, more song, it was again, it was like because she got a couple of one verse one-offs on the joint.
She do,
and this is one of the ones.
Well, thank God. She got
right, because 25,000 records,
22 tracks, 18 songs. Like Jesus.
I think if they would have took a little bit more time and really like fleshed this one out or just tied it, put a bow on it, it would have took it up a notch. But it's a very, very dope joint. Again, shout out to Black Odyssey. Absolutely. 3 a.m.
High score.
Featuring Erykah Badu.
My baby mother.
Yo, he ain't even break you ain't even break character.
I mean,
you just
it's Erykah. It's
like you just said it like it was common knowledge and normal.
Who has to remember their baby mother? If you got to remember your baby mother, you're a wild person.
Some people try to forget their baby mother.
Yo, that's a wild thing, bro.
It's unfortunate.
You should never procreate with anybody you got to forget later.
First and foremost,
yes, sir.
Hearing Erykah on this record makes me want Erykah Badu music right now.
We need another person. We need
Erykah Badu music right now. Yeah. Like an album though. Like
need an album back. It's been a
long
time.
I think the last thing was a mixtape. She's kind of dropped little things here and there. But yeah, like I want to, cause she sounds incredible on this record to me. I love her tone on this one. It doesn't sound like the Erykah I'm used to, but I love where she's at with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You seem.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I'm a massive Badu fan.
Well, she's your baby mother.
She's your baby mother, right?
Right.
With a V. But
no,
I didn't like this. Didn't. Oh, no. I like the song. I liked it. I think I just think it's cool. Like it's a vibe. It's breezy. But like Erykah, when she's on your record, that shit bangs, man. Like Maybach Music 3. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when she get on that shit.
Right. Special joint for sure.
Like T.I. murks that shit and then she comes on and still does her own thing. Like that's what you get from an Erykah joint, man. The mixtape, the her and Dre. Like it's.
But I think that was so. It's a
little light for me, man.
It is lighter.
It's a little crystal light.
A little crystal light.
Little crystal light.
It is lighter. It's a lighter Erykah than we used to, but I love it.
That's great.
I love it, man. It's like,
and I don't dislike it.
It's range. It's because we know like Erykah could drop heavy. Yeah. We know that, right? Yeah. So for her to be on this shit and it feel breezy and the content of it and what rap is rapping about and what she takes it lyrically, I think it's a great marriage. And I think that is not too heavy, is not too overly vocal, it's not too like not that Erykah oversings, but it's not oversaying in that I think it gave just what it needed. That's what it gave just what it needed.
But I also again don't love Rapsody's performance on this as well. It's a little too sappy, man, for me. It's again maybe just a personal preference. It's just a way too sappy, man. And again, I'm a fan of Rapsody, so like when she's on point, when that pen is poignant, and like, even it's not that it has to be like hardcore rhymes, but like even when she's got plenty of examples on this album where she's in her soulful, smooth bag, but like she's writing. And this one, it was like, it was just too sappy. You take the sour out of lemons. It's like, I don't think the word fetus you should never use when you talk about anything sexy. Like, I'm telling you, man.
Listen, you play games, you're going to have a fetus.
Again, I don't have a problem with the song. There's nothing whack. There's nothing bad on the song. I just think it's cool. Like, it's a good joint. But like, it's not like, when I heard that she had a single with Erica, I got really excited, and I don't know if it met my level of excitement.
There's that. There's always that. Yeah, there's always
Rapsody and Erica.
What you
because you always think about their best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. This didn't fall short. Like, I don't know if it was what I expected, but I didn't feel cheated by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's breezy. It got replay value. Yeah. Erica sounds like a siren on it. You know what I'm saying? And I like rap in this bag. I like rap in this bag. It's probably a little more, and I just told her this. I was like, it's a little difficult for me to digest you talking so sexually, especially when we get to the joint. I'm like, Rapsody, I want to smack her hand. But she's also a grown-ass woman.
Grown-ass woman. Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
You know she was like, yeah, my little cousin, my little nephews called me like, yo, what you talking about?
Yo, man, she's talking.
We don't want to hear that shit. Talking spicy. Yeah, but I highly rated this record. I really like this record. What'd you give it?
I give it an 8.
Give it an 8?
Give it an 8.
We far off.
Okay. I figured you really like this song.
I gave it a 9.5.
Wow. Whoa.
I gave it a 9.5, yo. And it closes out on some spoken word shit.
Okay, hold up. So now my question is.
Yeah, go.
Wow. Now we getting into it. We in this now, right?
Let's talk.
Is this your favorite song on the album?
Let's see.
That's a 9.5, baby. There's only one other level.
It's there, yeah. It's there.
Is there?
It's there.
Okay, this is not my favorite. Okay, definitely not my favorite song.
It's some other highly rated joint.
Interesting.
Give it up.
Interesting.
But yeah, man. But I do hear what you're saying. Yeah. That it didn't land in like.
This is a Tybo reference. Suntanning on the beach like Wheezy. It's Hot Boy. Come on. Come on. No, Rapsody.
She always has like some of those questionable.
No,
like, Lil Richie.
No Lionel Richie. No Lionel Richie. Man.
Like open the passenger side door for the driver's side. Yeah, you get a couple of those. This is a tough record. I went back to it a lot. I think it's a tough record. I really enjoyed it.
Summer's coming too, so it's a good breeze.
Loose Rocks. Alex Isley.
I love this
on the joint.
Talk to me. I love this song. Also probably a little too short.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, but
what are we doing?
I mean, are you familiar with Alex Isley?
Yeah.
Okay, so
sure.
you know Ron's niece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ron's niece, yeah. Beautiful. Seen her live. Amazing voice. She sounds gorgeous on this record. Again, this is where we love rap, right? Because again, not just rap. But this is where we love Rapsody. Not just, of course, she's going to she can rhyme and she puts bars together well. She has substance. But like now we're talking about uncharted topics in rap.
Yeah.
We all, as adults, have to deal with this. We have mothers and fathers and aunties and uncles, grandparents specifically, and Alzheimer's, dementia is very common, you know what I'm saying, with age. So we've never heard a rapper approach this, you know what I'm saying, deal with this. And I thought the way she did it was just damn near perfect.
Yeah, I felt it.
Damn near perfect.
I felt it.
Man.
Like it tugged at my heartstrings.
Yeah.
I mean,
when she said the line about like my fear is to walk into the house and you ask who that is.
Yeah, that's
happened to me.
Damn.
That's happened to me. One of my favorite aunts, man. My grandmother's sister. I mean, I could do no wrong with her, man. Loved her to death. And then but she also, my cousins put her through a lot. And I think that, I think that's, stress and heartbreak. I'd like Rap alluded to. I think that is definitely a contributor to.
That was crazy too. Like that bar right there was crazy too.
Yeah, nice. Like I felt this shit to the depths of my soul. Like I understand, not just because it was a personal relation, but like just the way she broke that shit down and giving the details and the nuance he made you feel it.
For sure.
That is what a writer is supposed to do, man.
Life's hard, like loose rocks in the yard. You know what I'm saying? Like, very, very tough record. Man. Very amazing. Tough record. What'd you give
Strange J. I gave it a 9.
Give it a 9? I gave it a 9 as hell.
Really?
Yeah, there's an mention of that. I also love the line, old me and new me feel like strangers. You know what I'm saying? That's so poignant, right? Because like
I've evolved so much.
Yeah, like
I don't even recognize that person.
hopefully we all evolve to a place where, I mean, I'm still the same old tour,
absolutely,
but I'm very different. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, tough record. You said 9, right?
Yeah,
no doubt, 9 here too.
No.
Diary of a Mad Bitch.
Yeah,
I'm mad.
This didn't get a 9.
Yeah, I'm mad.
This did not get a 9.
This
might be my least favorite song on the album.
I think it's mine for sure. As I'm looking, I think it's mine for sure.
This is my least favorite song on the album.
BB Borelli is on it.
Tough.
So
yeah, BB's tough.
I just said lyrically, it's all over the place. Sonically, it's doing a lot.
So she starts off talking about, like, you know, the fuck boys, right?
Right.
What men do.
Them.
Disgusting. But yeah, those disgusting males and what they do and you know, how they piss off. So that she's relating to women like that. Again, I love that concept, right? Execution ain't it. And then she starts off the second verse back on that, you know, fuckboy shit, and then just like goes to like all this other shit about Rico charges and niggas talking too much of the raps.
Yeah, it went all over
the place.
It got a little crazy.
Like, what the fuck? I mean, I get it.
It got a little chaotic.
Nipsey's killer and
I mean, fuck them.
Everything was valid. I'm saying the topics were on point. The subjects were valid. The execution of it just was not it.
Like, I get it as far as like doing something different, uncharted territory. Yeah. I don't love the execution on it. No. I gave it a 7.5.
Give it a 7.
Give it a 7?
Yeah.
Okay, word up. Never enough.
Did not get a 7 from me.
First of all, shout out to Nicole Buss on this joint. She's tough, and I don't know the other artists.
Well, I mean, Kez Namdi is the reason why this song is. He's the one who steals the show to me on this.
Got
song.
you. Okay.
I mean, this song is amazing.
Tough, very tough.
Oh my goodness! I mean, the hook is perfection. The beat is a super groove. Yeah, I mean, you know, Rapsody, you know, she does a thing.
Right.
Again, I don't think there's anything exceptional, you know, with her performance, but I think she made a great song. And I think, again, I'm not familiar with the artist, Kez Namdi, but he sounds amazing. His verse was actually my favorite. So before you blame those government parties or the preachers or those poor little artists, parties, you gotta say it like the forget.
Right, you gotta put the twang on
parties, artists. Right. You know, look within yourself and purify where your heart is. Go on river and go wash off your crosses. I mean, like, this is why I love roots reggae. Yeah. Love dancehall, not the same as roots reggae. You know what I'm saying? But again, man, I didn't see rap going into like the dancehall roots reggae bag, but I know she loves Jamaica, as I do, and
who doesn't?
This is, man,
very tough.
This song
it's
so
one of those.
good.
It feels great.
So it feels,
it feels great.
It feels great,
and everybody shows up. Like, outside of the feeling of it, you know, I love Nicole Buss on it.
Yeah.
Even here, I write, rap is always gonna make me think or see things in a certain way. Yeah. Even I don't necessarily agree with it or relate to it, she's gonna give me a point of view to enlighten me, to, you know, just to get me thinking. You know what I'm saying? And like, I love that.
One of my favorite songs.
I love that. You know, and like you said, man, bro just came with it crazy. The beat is dope. Yeah, man. What'd you give Never Enough?
I gave it 9.5.
9.5?
Yeah.
Gave it a 9.
Yeah.
Tough joint. He shot me.
She got creative on this. Took another classic hook, another classic sample.
What sample?
Not sample. Another. She borrowed from another classic.
Okay.
Song, yeah. She took the Bob joint.
Right.
Creative.
Uh-oh. So I can tell how you lining it up.
Yeah. No. I don't have major criticism. I loved how she started off painting that picture, Breonna Taylor. She paints it from the perspective of.
I love that.
She's in the house.
She's because we heard this story so much from the outside.
Oh my God.
She told a story from the other side of the door, which I instantly had to run back.
Yeah, who's breaking into the house?
Right. Like,
my man is gonna protect the house. He gotta fucking cock it. Right. He gonna let off a shot. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, barricade the door, like 32. Come on, bro. Like, yeah, she painted that so well, man. Killed that.
You know, almost that Breonna gets to kind of tell her side of the story through rap, you know, and yeah, man, I thought it was a tough joint. Obviously, you know, like you said, you already alluded to Bob Marley. Like, you really can't.
She used it.
Can't really go wrong with that.
No, can't really go wrong. I thought she used it well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, using it in a. again, she didn't waste it, right?
She didn't waste it.
If you're going to use it, you're going to use it well. She's using the Bob joint to talk about police violence. I think Bob would appreciate that.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We still living in trauma, praying for the mamas, civil suits, they give us loot, but ain't no healing with commas.
Yeah, man. Civil suits, they give us loot, but ain't no healing with commas. Exactly, they gave us $1 mil, $2 mil, $5 mil.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah.
Right, because that's nothing. Because money's nothing for them. Because the black life ain't nothing for them.
Exactly. You can put a price tag on it.
But then
go on about your business.
But then the second verse, she gets a little deeper too. Talks about her own issues. Talks about the ninth separation. She compares her and ninth separation to Q-Tip and Fife. That's heavy.
That was so. I had to stop.
Right.
I had to stop because
whoa.
So leading up to this album and the release, it was noticeable that ninth wasn't
right. This is also her last
mix.
Album on Jamla.
On Jamla, okay.
Yeah, Jamla.
Notice that ninth wasn't in the mix promoting just what we've seen from them in the past, and so. Because they're both my personal friends, I would never ask. Just like I'd never ask little brother shit, right? Like they all my friends. I met y'all all at the same lunchroom table. You know what I'm saying? Like we all at the same time. So with this, right, I'm noticing that there's a separation. I'm noticing that there's some different things. And so when she said that, I sat up because I was like, because that's a lot. That's heavy.
That's heavy, bro. That's a rough comparison, man.
That's a very rough comparison.
If you've seen Tribe Called Quest documentary,
you see how it went. You see how it ended. Unfortunately, rest in power.
But today she says that her and the ninth it's all love. So I don't know if she's saying that just for public, But
if you really think about it, Q-Tip and Fife, it wasn't not love. They just had a very tumultuous relationship. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
And I feel like that's why it rings a little harder for me because it's like that's always gonna be my man. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what she's saying.
That's always gonna be my guy. It's always gonna be our people's. Yeah. But we like this is what our relationship is. It's so yeah, man. That was, and again, it gets back to answering questions. I know that's a question that I had, like what the fuck is going on, but I wouldn't ask.
Yeah.
So she kind of let. Not the cat out the bag, but she gave us a peek into what's happening on that side. Absolutely. So, yeah, man. Overall, I thought it was a tough joint. Would you give it?
8.5.
8.5. I gave it a 9.
Okay.
Yeah. I gave it a 9. That was it. God's Light. Another joint produced by my man Eric G.
Yeah. Which took one of my favorite songs ever made. The Free Nationals joint, Eternal Light.
Freaked it.
With Chronics. Freaked that shit.
Freaked
man.
it. Yeah, man. Any specific thoughts on this one?
I mean, it's a pretty straight up song. I mean, we're talking about first of all, it's a beautiful record. Right. But the theme is faith in God, man, which is a consistent theme on this album. She's dealt with a lot.
She gets into her spirituality because I know rap to be a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, she's a Jehovah's Witness. So, I mean, she talked about Kingdom Hall. Maybe she was having these moments where she grew up one way, but she's, whoever your higher power is or whatever you believe in. Right.
She's just.
But I know she was Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, she's
talking God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. She's talking higher power, God. So, I mean, I don't know if she's really claiming a religion. She's really talking about her spirituality and her maker, her creator. But yeah, she doesn't really touch on religion.
I mean, but then she looks to the Elohim. She says God in this, right?
Yeah,
so
she's right.
So she gets into it. She gets into it and talking about various religions and beliefs and all that. But yeah, man, just a feel good, like a beautiful spiritual, joint.
Yeah.
What'd you give it?
8.5.
8.5 over here too.
Yep.
8.5 over here too.
Yep.
Back in My Bag.
Back in My Bag.
Produced by Major 7. So as we've been going through this album,
it's a really long album.
Nothing turned me up yet.
It's a really long album.
Nothing turned me up yet until we get to Back in My Bag.
She thought she was going to turn you up with the black rock pop star.
Yeah, I turned that down. Yeah. Beat, lyrics, energy, performance, all there. High energy song. It has replay value for me. I go back to it. Yeah, man, Back in My Bag. I don't think there's any new ground being covered or, she's not reinventing the wheel. She just braggadocious rap shit, but high energy, Bari. I like the beat. I like all of it. It's just
it was. You might like it a little more than me.
Okay.
It sounds like a Killer Mike record to me, bro.
It definitely, definitely,
Yo, this is-
100,000%.
I think that was fucking with me.
Yeah.
Every time I hear this record, it fucks with me because it's as soon as it comes on, it sounds like a Killer Mike.
Definitely,
record.
1,000%
that fucks with
sounds
me.
like a Killer Mike. Joint.
It's called Back in My Bag,
Mhm.
and I've heard Rapsody in her bag countless times. And
You
this
feel
is
like-
not one of them.
You feel like she's in her
This
bag.
is not in her bag. She was not in her bag. Yeah.
Different type of bag.
I mean, I do love the Bronny line. Like, my father laid the path for me. Like, I feel like Bronny. Like, I love that line. A couple of she's always gonna have. There's never a song without some lines.
Yeah.
But like in her bag, bro.
You never
Like,
like
this
this
is
in her
not
bag?
this is not Rapsody in her bag, man.
I feel you.
This is not Rapsody in her bag.
I feel you. If
That's
you
it.
literally,
Great pockets.
to be literal,
Great pockets. Yeah. Like it sounds like she's in her bag.
Right.
But when you listen,
But the Rhapsody bag
Shit,
that we know, or does she have multiple bags? You know that we've never seen. She got a Chanel and a Birkin.
This is not the Birkin.
This is not the Birkin.
This is not the
It's
Birkin.
not the Himalaya croc joint.
No Bottega.
I like it.
No Bottega.
I like it. It's definitely something I'm gonna listen to in the gym. I feel you. I think Killer Mike needs a center verse.
Yo.
I think Mike needs a center verse. This is the first record that I like. When I say replay value, this is something that I would play in passing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's music that I would like. I could ride to. It's music I could listen to in the gym. This shit is so
Gym music,
dense
yeah, that's
lyrically.
literally where I was listening to
Where Rhapsody, her shit is so dense. Yeah. It's not a lot of shit I'm gonna play while I'm in the gym. Not necessarily because I need to be turned up.
We're gonna get to that.
But because I'm gonna be stopping and listening and not doing my sets.
Right.
I just need to hear good music when I'm in the gym.
2 minutes at most. 2 minutes at the most. At the most.
90 seconds.
Between
bro.
sets.
90 seconds, bro. Get back to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I said about this one. But I gave it 8.5.
Give it 8.
Give it 8.
Yep.
Raw, featuring Dwayne Michael Carter. Come on, B.
Oh, see, my phone opened up.
Yeah, it's open. Open it up.
It's open.
It's open, bro.
I saw this song on paper.
Okay.
And I got really excited.
Okay.
Because we love Wayne.
We love Wayne.
We love Wayne. We love rap.
We love rap.
Oh, man. This was so disappointing.
You were disappointed.
I was disappointed.
By who? The whole of it?
Why would you give this beat to Lil Wayne?
That was the first thing that was a little. I was
Why
like,
would you give this beat to Lil Wayne?
I was like, I don't know if this is the one.
And I'm
for
about to
Wayne.
fuck you up in a minute, too. I'm about
Okay.
to fuck you up in a minute. Yes, first off, I'm like, again, there's some really good production on this album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not all just like asteroids and like hardcore beats. Like, it's some really good production that works well with rap. So I'm like, if you're gonna give her a rap record, and then you're gonna put Wayne on it, that maybe should be your Hit Boy record, or it should just be a fucking fire ass fucking track. This beat sounds like, I don't know why she's rhyming like 1993. I don't know why this beat is so fucking light in the ass. I mean, Wayne is Wayne, but like compared to what Wayne been doing for the last 2 years, it's not even his best work. Then, ready for me to fuck you up?
Yeah.
She got the Wayne verse and rewrote her verse.
She told, I heard that. She said she wrote it multiple times, rewrote it.
This
multiple
verse
times. Don't do that.
that we hear.
Don't do that.
This verse that we hear.
Don't do that.
I'm like, wait. Again, I heard rap in her bag before.
Right.
She's phenomenal when she's on it. When she's on point, like, she's phenomenal.
She's rhyming on this though.
Bruh.
She's rhyming on this, and
Bruh,
so
this is not it.
okay. So you were more let down than I.
Okay,
my
okay.
only, I guess, the criticism is that I'm not mad at the beat.
You're not mad at that.
I'm not mad at the beat.
That's not it for me, man.
the only thing.
I'm not accepting that.
Shout out to S1 producer has an incredible catalog of work. He's made great, incredible, amazing music. It does like feel a little dated.
It sounds so 90s.
Like the jazzy.
It sounds so 90s.
The jazz, but I love the drums is so hard. Like and I think they highlight
overly hard. It sounds 90s.
They highlight. They rhyme over the drums, which highlights just like the drums. It kind of moves away from that jazzy sample that I don't necessarily love. But yeah, I wasn't mad at it lyrically though. I wasn't mad.
You like Rap's verse.
I wasn't. She had some shit on there. She said some shit on there. It's not the greatest verse I heard from her, no. But she said some shit on there.
Okay.
But I wasn't mad at Wayne.
Overall,
I think it's
I you know what? Yes, Wayne is Wayne. Was always going to be good. He's one of the best wordsmiths. I think it was the beat that took away from it a little bit. You know what I mean? Because he was rhyming to that fucking beat. Like he was rhyming.
He had to rhyme to the beat.
He had to rhyme to the beat. Like he ain't like created. My point is not like he. Of course, you respect him rhyme on beat, but like he didn't make his own flow in the beat. You know what I'm saying? He just rhymed
right
to
into that pocket.
And that beat is not. You know what I mean? So
interesting. Yeah, I wasn't as mad at it.
What'd you give it?
You.
What'd you give it?
All right, I rated it way high. What did you give it?
Raw, I gave it 7.5.
Wow.
That's probably an 8 though. I was probably being a little extra.
Wow, I gave it 8.5.
Okay, all right, it's all right. We not that far off.
I kind of gave it a 9, but
you kind of gave it a 9. It's God, man. I'm gonna give it an 8. You gonna give it a 9? That's fair.
That's what we had.
That's fair, man.
Lonely Women.
I did like. What the fuck is bushy pussy rap, yo?
That like raw, like this is bushy pussy.
I like Muhammadiyah. Like,
how do you know that?
I don't know. I'm saying,
I don't like it.
What's the
I don't like
what's
it.
the genre?
I don't
Who's
like
in the genre?
it. I don't want to know.
Who's in the genre?
I don't have Spotify.
Who's not shaving? Who got the
Janae?
Who got the
I'm sorry.
Arnold Jackson between their legs.
Yo, not the world.
Who got Todd Bridges between?
Why? Don't do that. Rest up.
Because it's crack and it's a fro.
No, I got it. Why I can't think of baby girl name right now? Janelle Monáe. Yeah. That's bushy pussy rap.
She don't rap though. I'm talking about the rappers, nigga.
I mean, but you said who probably don't shave.
No, rapper. Who are the female MCs who don't shave besides Rage and Muhammadiyah? And Muhammadiyah.
Yo, you're gonna stop.
Lady Luck.
You're gonna don't
like,
do that. You're gonna stop. You're gonna stop. Yo, can we get into masturbation rap?
Yeah, yo, can we get into masturbation rap?
Lonely Women.
Wow. Woo.
First thing I wasn't expecting this.
Definitely not.
I was not.
How could you?
How could you?
How could you?
But with that
this your
said,
homie too, so
yeah, this is a little sis, right? Like, but with that said, I gotta appreciate Rapsody being open in her womanhood and all that it comes with. But in that, right, there's been talk about how women can go extended amounts of time without having sex.
Yes, they are so good at that.
They do a great job at abstaining or just pleasuring themselves and abstaining from the opposite sex. So same sex, whatever they into. So I think that it's a topic that women specifically could relate to, especially if you want some like, I'm chilling, I'm not fucking with you, I'm not trying to interrupt my, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think any woman.
So yeah, I think rapping about it is again tapping into just that base and that audience and having conversations with women that we are privy to.
Yeah. I love the wordplay on this shit, man. I mean, again, she's really good. Again, when she's in her bag, this should be called Raw. And in my bag would be a great double entendre, but I digress.
This guy used to rap. I don't know if y'all know that. He's still a writer.
Only Christmas time. No, but not learning how to love myself, massage my pain, coochie crying on the mattress, great visual.
Yeah.
Coochie crying on the mattress, pouring into myself like April rain, could traumatize Noah. Whoa. Now we bragging?
Yeah.
Are we bragging rap? Are we bragging rap? Hold up.
Waterfall is thing.
Listen. Oh man, no TLC.
This is also not the first time that, maybe it's been a long time, but Tweet, Oops, Oh My, T-Boz.
Such a good Hummingbird was such a good album.
Oh, Southern Hummingbird. Incredible. It's not uncharted territory,
definitely not.
But it hasn't been something that we heard, and definitely was unexpected from Rap Diddy. What'd you give Lonely Women?
8.5.
Get it 8.5 as well. A ballad for homegirls. A ballad for homegirls. So let me be honest and say that although I've seen the name and maybe heard it join it too, I'm not super up on Baby Tate.
I've seen her live. She's really good.
But the work she put in on this record right here.
She stole the show.
Guess what I'm finna do?
She stole the show.
I'm finna go check some shit.
Oh, yes.
And honestly.
I'm going through all the essentials.
Yeah, and all the essentials. Yeah. Thank you for making that playlist.
Yes,
Shout to Yomi.
Absolutely.
And I think that that's a really dope part about music and discovery is that you can discover artists from one of your favorite artists. Right. And what they do on that piques your interest.
Yeah.
And although I've seen the name and, you know, have heard or whatever, I haven't been as interested as I am right now in this moment to go and listen to Baby Tay shit because she went crazy on this record.
She's even better live. She's dope. She also has a great voice, period.
Word. Nah, she bodied this.
Great voice.
She sounds amazing. Yeah. She was talking that shit. Like, she killed it.
Yeah.
She killed it.
Loved it. Of course, it's a Toxic Niggas cautionary tale. But the song, just the total song is a complete vibe.
A Battle for the Homegirls, I rated really high, bro.
Really? How high?
What'd you give it?
8.5.
Give it 8.5?
Yeah.
Give it a 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Tough joint. Yeah. Tough joint. Outside of Mellow Catching the Stray. Then you get the Please Don't Cry.
Because, I mean, rap didn't really rap. It's like spoken word.
Yeah. You know. But I like that. Because, again, man, this was like a different, different take. Make it interesting, especially when you get this far in the track listing. Yeah. Like, do some different shit.
It worked. Absolutely.
And Baby, absolutely. But Baby Tate kills this.
Absolutely.
Like, she kills it. She bodies this.
Faith.
So we back into our spirituality bag.
It's the last song.
Conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, man, talking through all of it, the karma, the actions, the repercussions, you know what I'm saying? Like, and how faith is tied in the line and all of those things. And how, basically how you got to reap what you sow in some shape, form, or fashion.
Absolutely. And also talking about, you know, she's spoken often about going through depression, you know, she's dealt with anxiety, has Graves' disease, right, which is a thyroid issue, right, thyroid disease. But like, I didn't know she dealt so much with anxiety. So like, you know, the breakups and, you know, her last 2 relationships during the breakups and having a tough time during the pandemic, you know, dealing with all of this. Plus, you know, then that's outside of the industry shit we gotta deal with.
Right, you gotta do it.
Yeah, so like,
she said, I know the doctor's inside of me.
Man, listen. So she has to like, you know, lean into whatever faith that is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, faith is something that is a common theme throughout this whole album. So I mean, I thought it was a decent closer. Yeah.
Nah, it was a good way to close out. When we talk, because I was just recently listening to the Kanye West episode, and you were talking about the pillars that album was built on, and it kind of got me looking at the rest of the albums like that. Like, what are these pillars? Yeah. And faith is one of the ones that's you know, stamped in this album throughout all of it.
Her self-love.
You know,
definitely faith. Whatever your spirituality is.
Women empowerment, of course.
Women empowerment, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny too because the way she does it. Because like there are like lines where she like bigs up like the Lil' Kim line, right? It's like
and yes, yo, like, can we overtly give Kim her flowers?
Stop playing.
Because here's the thing.
Stop playing.
Here's the thing.
There's no Nicki Minaj.
There's nothing that came after Kimberly Denise Jones exists.
I mean, you gotta give some Foxy Brown some adjacent love.
Oh, for sure. I love Fox. We can have a Kim Foxy conversation on some different shit that's different. But as far as Kimberly's impact on popular culture, there's like none of this other shit flies if Kim doesn't walk that path and carry the cross first. Sure. No pun. And so with that, I wanted to say we gotta stop this internet bullshit, this disrespectful violating our legend shit. Because when Kim is gone, niggas is gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, give her the respect that she deserves.
But I will say this, and I mean everything you said, 120%, right? I think besides just younger generations is not, you know, giving respect.
They weren't there.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of it comes from, not a lot, but I think some of it comes from the fact that Kim was made. Like, she was made by Big.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, he told her everything to do.
For sure.
What to say, what to rap. Like, you know, the beats were picked for her. So, I mean, she was made. So, it's kind of hard. That's Foxy's thing. Like, Foxy's like, I write my shit. I get busy. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? That's been debatable, too. But it's like, she's like, I'm not Kim because I handle my own shit. I spit, Kim doesn't spit like me. And you're right. And Little Kim can't rap with Foxy Brown. That's for sure. But as far as, like, records and impact culturally, and who that celebrity was, and and the power that she gave other women listening to her. No other rapper.
Game changer. Shout out to the legend, the icon, Lil' Kim. One time for the whole mafia. Yeah, man. Just big one time for them, man. So overall, man, what's the album feeling like for you?
Ooh, overall, damn, that's
hard to earn question.
Wow, that's definitely hard to earn question. It's between like an 8 and 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's right there.
it's like an
Right.
8.3.
I probably go a little higher. It's like an 8.5, 8.6.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like an 8.6.
Not
You
mad
know,
at that,
it's
not
got some.
bad.
It's got some high
I mean,
moments.
yeah, mids. I
It's
think
got some-
8.5 is a safe space. For
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
It's got some high moments. It doesn't have a lot of lows.
It doesn't have a lot.
It doesn't have a lot of
No,
lows.
It's just the lows really upset me. And you like Raw more than I do. I thought that was a. You know what it is?
I absolutely like Raw a lot.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. See, he ain't even drink his ginger yet. Yes, he on one.
But what I do,
he on one. No, I think like like you said, you gave her credit for like putting on a lot of new artists. You know, the Baby Tates. You know, her new artists. You
Platform,
know, yeah. Like I mean,
Nico.
but like. What I wanted more was I wanted more Waynes because I think she's so underrated and still like not giving her complete props. I'm like, do what Cole does. I wanted her to do that. Get on the motherfuckers' records.
She could do that though.
That's
she
my
could do that.
point.
She could do that.
If you put her next to, I'm not saying we want to put her a bunch of mid rappers, but like if you put her next to artists who ain't top 10 barsmiths but have nice fan base, and you get on there and bust their ass, now you got that fan base.
You look at what J. Cole was able to do with 21 Savage and a lot, right? You look at what J. Cole was able to do with Yachty.
Gucci,
you look
with
at
Gucci,
with Gucci.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
open yourself up
Absolutely.
to these other bases.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Make yourself
I think that
accessible
Rapsody
to those.
could do a Cardi B record. Cardi has shown Rapsody.
You gotta show me that. You're the songwriter. What the fuck does that record look like?
I don't know what it sounds like.
What the
All I'm merely talking about is fan base and open it up. I don't know sonically what that even is. What I'm saying is she has that respect from Cardi and that reach. Like Cardi would do that, you know, so she could do that.
Cardi would get on the record with Rapsody.
Yeah, she would do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's posted Rapsody numerous times. She's spoken about Rapsody in interviews. She's shown Rapsody a lot of love. Cardi B has shown Rapsody a lot of love.
That's interesting. If you're mad at these people are overlooking you and you feel like I'm not giving you enough respect, you're supposed to be making the music to demand that respect. If you feel like these people aren't, because she's talked about this. She's like, she's been online and people were like criticizing her and she's like, oh, they didn't even press play. Okay, so that means the problem is people aren't listening to you enough. Because the more people listen to you would understand how great you are. Mm-hmm. You got to put yourself in a position for people to listen to you more. Mm-hmm. The Erykah Badu's fans know who you are already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, do you want to put yourself next to Wayne? Smart fucking record. But like that was it though when it comes to the bar. There's not one other barsmith on this album. Or the female rappers who get busy, the Tierra Wax, the Doechii, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if she even fucking Doja Cat's
that's an interesting record.
Doja Cat fucking Rapsody
That's
record?
an interesting song.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm pressing play though.
Thank you.
I'm pressing play.
Immediately.
That's an interesting song.
Immediately.
That's interesting. And like I said, and I like what Glow is doing right now too, man. She's showing me a different side. And this is not to take away from, you know, I like what Doja's doing. I always love 3D9T.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of really dope MCs.
You know what
I'm saying? That have vaginas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to call them, so that's just
way to put them.
That was the safest way.
Ladies,
lady rappers.
So many,
yo, it's
vagina
rappers.
Bushy rap.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe, comment, don't cancel on the earn. As Bezo, I'm told, man. We appreciate y'all.
We love y'all.
Peace and love.
If you want respect, you gotta earn it. Damn right.